we're gonna head back up the hill doing the same moves, all right? So side shuffle. This is great for resistance. Opposite leg. Good morning, and how are you this morning? Good morning, guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Y'all already know the deal. It's your girl Mona here, and thank you guys for coming back. Now, let me know how you guys are doing. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how you guys are doing. Now, I know it's been a while since I've made a workout video, but we're still here. We're still getting those workouts in, so we're back and we are about to tackle the great outdoors. All right, so before I begin, there was a couple of things that was, really on my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And one is we are in the 7th month of 2020. Can you believe that? The 7th month of 2020. We are 5 months into living with coronavirus, having her dictate the way we eat, sleep, breathe, the way we communicate. As the title suggests, welcome to the great outdoors. Now, I know that you're thinking, oh man, the gym is closed. I already have a certain kind of routine that is it that I do whenever I'm in the gym. A lot of persons come in the gym and they start off on the treadmill. Now the gym is closed and they think that everything is shut down. No, like I say, it still continues. The drive still continues. Today, this is going to be our treadmill, all right? So we're going to tackle this treadmill out here, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways in which you tackle the hill. All right, so just a couple of essentials that I have with me today. One is ankle weights or hand weights, as well as our water. Now you have to stay hydrated. Here we have some chia seeds and lemon. Everyone knows that chia seed is a superfood. It's great in stimulating weight loss, and it's full with a lot of nutrients. So let's get started. So we're gonna begin with a warm-up. You have to warm up before you start working out. All right, so we're just gonna start off with a light walk up the hill to get our body nice and warmed. All right, so it's just like if you were in the treadmill on the treadmill at the gym, and you start off with a nice brisk walk to get the body nice and warmed. All right. So the good thing about being outdoors is that you get to enjoy this nice fresh air. You get to enjoy this beautiful scenery. So, like I said, nothing should be stopping you from getting your workout in. So we're warming up. We're gonna get our arms involved, engage our arms as we walk up the hill. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Top of the hill, or we're on incline on the treadmill. All right, don't forget to breathe. Woo! This is just our warm-up, guys. Just like that, we are at the top of the hill, and the best part about this is we get to enjoy an awesome view. Alright? Look at that. Woo! It's a bit windy, a bit overcast, but that's perfectly fine. Now we're headed back down. Again, so this is just us getting warmed up. Alright? So we haven't even begun to work on this yet. So like I said, I'm going to show you guys a couple of ways that you can tackle the hill or our outdoor treadmill. We have side shuffle, we have the backward walking, we can launch up the hill, or in this case down the hill. These are the same things that we do when we go in the gym on the treadmill, so we're going to attempt to do them out here. Alright? We're also going to add weights for little resistance. So yeah, let's get to it. heart rate is up, you know, we are going to start off by doing the side shuffle, okay? So we're here and we're pushing up the hill. We're going to do this on both legs, all right? You can even engage your arms. I love to engage my arms in these kind of workouts. So we're side shuffling up the hill. All right, so what you're going to do is kind of like use your hands as a means of support to get you up the hill, get you up that incline on the treadmill. Don't forget to keep breathing, because trust me, you don't want to stop. Woo! Just walk it out, all right? So that is the side shuffle up the hill. Woo. So what we're gonna do is walk it out, walk our legs out. We're gonna walk back down the hill, catch our breath, and then take it from the next side, all right? That was the side shuffle up the hill. Remember, you're going to do it on the right leg as well as the left leg. The next one is going to be the backward run up the hill. Now, everyone knows this. Everyone does this once they're nice and familiar with the treadmill and they're comfortable. When you look, persons are running up the treadmill backwards. So we're going to do this on our outdoor treadmill, all right? So let's go. Again, just take your time. Don't forget to keep breathing. You have to engage your arms. So this is going to help you. You don't even have to go as fast as I'm going. Just take your time and push. Push. This is great for your calves. Great for your quads, because for some strange reason that's what I'm feeling. Woo! You can even stop, catch your breath if you need to. Ah! Keep going, alright? Catch your breath. Nice deep breath, guys. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Get a sip of water. Guys, so we're back down to the bottom of the hill. I'm just gonna catch myself, shake it out. And again, there's a ton of things you can do on the treadmill. We already know them. There's abs. Persons kind of squat backwards like this on the treadmill. But lunges is not something that you really can do on the treadmill. However, you can do it on this inclined hill. So we are about to lunge up the hill, okay? So let's go. So up the hill we go. Just as if you were executing your lunges for leg day routine. Nice square bend between your knee and the back of your leg. Get nice and deep. Try to squeeze when you come up. Now this is 2 for 1. This is cardio and muscle toning. Alright? So don't ever feel like your outdoor workouts are thin, they're cliche, because there's so much things you can do, right? Add weights for resistance. Switch it up, alright? So we're past just walking up the hill. Now we're lunging up the hill. Woo. way up. All right, guys? Whew. So we're gonna take it back down. You don't need to go all the way up because this right here is a killer, all right? So you're partially up the hill and that's pretty good. We're gonna take it back down. We're gonna try to squat up the hill as far as we possibly can, okay? So we're just gonna back squat like this, nice and low. Again, 2 for 1. Muscle toning of the legs as well as cardio. Now, I know a lot of persons who love to do this on the treadmill in the gym. And I couldn't wait to get comfortable with the treadmill to start doing all these antics. Alright? Don't catch the drift, alright? You don't need to get all the way up the hill. You probably can do about 6 of these. Again, it's all about progression. It's all about pushing yourself. So this is that, alright? About 6 of these. Stop, shake it out, because trust me, you are gonna feel the burn with these. Alright, so that's another way in which you can tackle our outdoor treadmill. Cool? Listen, guys, can you see the sweat? Can you see the drippage? It is real, alright? Now, everyone knows this one. Everyone loves to execute this, which is a HIIT. So we're about to sprint up the hill as fast as I can possibly go, as fast as you can possibly go. All right, so we're gonna get the heart rate up 100, and that's for the sprint. All right, let's go. Again, this is as fast as I can go. Take a minute, catch your breath. Don't stop abruptly. Just walk it out. Deep breath. Don't forget to get a sip of water to stay hydrated. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a sip of water to hydrate. Again, not big gulps because it's cardio that you're doing. Nice sips just to wet your tongue, wet the back of your throat. Now, to take it up a notch, I'm going to use some weights. These are 5-pound ankle or hand weights. So you can choose either way to do it. You can hold it in your hands. 1 minute, guys. You can hold it in your hands and walk up the hill, shuffle up the hill the same way, lunge up the hill. So if you had dumbbells, you hold it the same way. Up, up, backwards. All right, but I'm gonna put them on. All right, so let's get laced up. Let's pump it up like a gas station. And we're gonna head back up the hill, doing the same moves. All right, so side shuffle. This is great for resistance. Opposite leg. Launch up now. Take it back with the backward squats. This had resistance. This helps you to level up, you know, take your fitness journey, take your cardio to a different level. Then we're just gonna walk it out because this is pretty intense, right? So catch your breath and just walk it out. Keep those arms engaged. Guys, the drippage is real. The burn is real. I'm sorry that I don't have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit where I can track how much calories I've burned, but trust you me, this right here is real. Now it's great. I see a lot of persons that walk from Venetian Road and they come up the hill and then they walk back down. But if you do that consecutively, your body gets used to that, all right? So walking the distance is fine, but you also want to improve or increase the intensity. And those different ways of heading up the hill is perfect for doing so, okay? So implement those moves into your morning routine when you're heading up the hill. You don't necessarily have to start all the way from Venetian Road. You can just start right from the tip of the hill and head up and try those different ways of getting up the hill, all right? Now, as I was saying earlier, before the commuters and the noise interrupted, is that we're 7 months into 2020, all right? Can you believe that? 7 months into 2020 and 5 months of dictatorship of coronavirus telling us how to eat, sleep, breathe, and all of those craziness. But yet still, when you look at it, the time is still going. The clock is still ticking, right? Now, the time is unapologetic. It's just going about its business. It's not giving any excuses, and it's definitely not waiting for us. So what's stopping you is my question. What's stopping you from getting out there and achieving those goals that you made at the start of 2020? Those vision boards with all those plans. What's stopping you guys? All right, so that's it for me. That's just my little rant. All right, so stay tuned for more videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. As you guys are seeing, right, I am sitting on the floor because I am exhausted. Nonetheless, if you made it to this portion of the video, that means you've made it to the end of the video, and thank you guys for watching. I do hope that everyone got the gist of what is it that I was trying to explain in the video. At the end of the day, in a nutshell, basically what I'm saying is that whatever exercise or whatever routine you would normally do in the gym, it can be done outside of the gym. So don't feel like, oh, I have to take a break from the gym because the country is on lockdown or whatever the case may be. No, the gym is closed, but your hands aren't closed, your legs aren't closed, you're still eating. So keep working out, okay? Get outdoors, find alternatives, improvise, and get the work done, okay? So today was just a little scenario of how you can use a hill or a slope the same way you would use the treadmill to execute your warm-up and then to build up by using different inclines on the treadmill. I see persons in the gym, they're sprinting on the treadmill, they're doing lunges on the treadmill, they're squatting on the treadmill. There's so much things you can do on the treadmill. Imagine if you were outdoors on a hill. You can do that and so much more, okay? So that was just a little illustration, all right? So another thing that I'm gonna do going forward is have a little section coming down to the end of the video like now, or maybe at the starting of the video, depending. I'm gonna call it things you need to know. You know, like how sometimes you read a book or a study guide and there's just a little section that says little tips or little conclusions. So this is gonna be that section. So I have made about 5 to 6 pointers for this video that I would like to share with you guys, especially with the gym opening pretty soon. You want to kind of figure out why is it that you started your fitness journey, or why am I starting my fitness journey for those who are just starting. So capital Y, that's the first tip, all right, or the first need to know. Why are you doing this? And no matter what the answer is, it is correct. It is personal to you and it is correct. So there's no wrong or right answer as to why you're starting your fitness journey. Well, not necessarily. But let's say you're starting because you want to lose weight, which is the most common. There is I want to convert fat into muscles. I want to get toned. You may have found out that you may have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic. So this is a great way for you to, you know, get your health in check. Or persons also start their gym or their fitness journey because they want to gain weight. A lot of times people forget that when it comes to fitness, it's not just about losing weight. You can also start your journey because you want to gain weight, okay? So no matter what your why is, no matter what your answer is to your why, it's still correct and it's important to you, it's personal to you, and it's what's going to get you out of bed on a lazy day after a long day at work, on a rainy day. It's what's going to push you to get out there and get that 30 to 45 minutes or even to an hour of workout in, okay? So that's number one. Number two, which would make sense would be to set goals. So upon finding out why you're doing this, the next thing that you're gonna want to do is to set goals. Set goals that are realistic. Write them down. You know, that way they're in sight. So every time you see them, you'll be like, okay, yeah, you have 3 months to lose this much weight. I have 6 months to try to convert most of my fat into muscles. So set goals, make sure they're realistic. And then the third thing that you're gonna want to do is to set or to have a strategy or a plan. All right, so now you're gonna strategize. How is it, which is the best way that I'm gonna work towards achieving these goals? Am I gonna work out 4 times for the week? Have a cheat day on Saturday, or maybe 2 cheat days? Whatever your strategy is, make sure that it's also realistic, make sure that it's doable, make sure that it's convenient to you. All right, so 1 is to find out your why am I starting this journey. 2 is to set goals. 3 is to have a plan. And then the 4th thing I would say is to keep in the back of your mind is that fitness is about 80% diet and 20% exercise. So before you venture out into this journey, always keep in the back of your mind that at the end of the day, it's all about what you consume. And believe you me, I'm just saying it because everyone else says it, but it is hard work, okay? It is hard work. You don't just get up today and be like, oh, I'm just gonna stop eating this, I'm gonna stop. You understand? It is hard work. But try to keep that in the back of your mind. Try to find ways to implement alternatives or healthy alternatives into the foods that you love. So let's say you're a person that loves flour, you love pasta and those type of things, then find alternatives for those foods, especially the starchy foods. You're gonna try to stay away from them. 2, if you can't stay away from them, then find healthy alternatives. 3 is to implement as much healthy fats and protein into your diet as much as possible. All right, so again, remember that fitness is about 80% diet and 20% exercise. All right, the next thing that I have, we're almost done, guys. The next thing that I have here is quality over quantity. Okay, quality over quantity, pretty straightforward. So when you finally get out there and you begin your fitness journey, it's not about the amount of reps that you can execute, the amount of crunches that you can do. It's all about learning the correct form, taking your time, being patient, feeling every single routine, every single workout that you're doing. All right, so it's about muscle to mind connection. I think it is correct, muscle to mind connection. You definitely want to take your time, feel the exercise, get the form down pat, and it's gonna come with time, okay? But this is just something that you want to remember. It's not about the amount of reps, but it's about the quality of the reps that you're doing. So quality over quantity is my next tip. And the last thing I would say is that your fitness journey is not a race, it's a marathon, okay? It's something that is continuous.